Now, on a much sadder note, Madam President, Mr. Syed, the Republican fixation on blocking qualified, uncontroversial, and essential nominees to fill roles in the Biden administration has hit a new and shameful low. Yesterday, every single Republican on the Small Business Committee boycotted a hearing that would have held a vote on Dilawar Syed's nomination for the #2 spot at the Small Business Administration. If confirmed, Mr. Syed would be the highest-ranking Muslim American in government. This is the fifth time that Republicans have failed to show up to a committee hearing for Mr. Syed. To date, we have yet heard a single legitimate reason for their opposition. At one point, some of my colleagues seemed to question Mr. Syed's allegiance because of his affiliation with a Muslim voter education group. That, Mr. President, is repugnant. And after those objections provoked fierce criticism, Republicans came up with entirely new fabrications for their resistance. But at no point have Republicans explained why Mr. Syed is not qualified for the job. Frankly, they can't, because Mr. Syed is a definition of a qualified candidate. His nomination has been praised by hundreds of business groups, including the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, hardly a liberal crowd. It's shameful, it's unacceptable, it's ridiculous for Republicans to keep stalling on Mr. Syed's nomination. He is eminently qualified to serve in the SBA. Why are Senate Republicans opposing Mr. Syed's nomination? And let me ask this again, because the question resonates. Why are Senate Republicans opposing Mr. Syed's nomination? I ask my Republican colleagues to drop their resistance and allow this excellent and straightforward nominee to receive confirmation. I yield the floor